Hello Libra and welcome to your July 2019 reading. There is an extended reading on this in my Vimeo page and that link will be in the description box below. So let's get started. I've pre-shuffled the cards so that you didn't have to hear me doing all of that shuffling, all the different decks. We have the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Wands in reverse, and the Two of Wands in reverse. So it looks like there's somebody who's coming in with an offer. And this also looks like, you may have two coming in and really having to think long and hard about this decision before you decide to, or before you make this decision. It may require you to spend some time really thinking about this. This new moon for you is in your 10th house, and this is about, your 10th house is your reputation, your status, your career. So I feel like this offer is something that is, well, I feel like you have more than one offer. I feel like you have two different offers coming in for you. And one of them just may look all glittery and gold, but I feel like if you were to look underneath the surface of this one, there's something about that one of these offers that I don't feel is on the up and up. It's not, I don't feel like it's a genuine offer. I don't feel like it's going to be a successful offer as well. I do feel with one of these offers that this is coming in, the one that's coming in that's upright. I feel like this offer is an opportunity that's really going to lift you emotionally. Like, I feel like this is going to be an emotionally fulfilling, I feel, situation or an opportunity. I do feel like this is going to be a tough decision, because I feel like both opportunities are really going to pique your interest. However, one of them may not feel like it is something as much, as big of an offer as you were hoping for, or as big of an offer as you were wanting. And, one may sound out good, but beneath the surface, I just feel like you really need to look and think hard before making this decision, before choosing this, because one of them I feel is really going to offer you a great opportunity that may not feel like a huge offer when it comes in, but I feel like it's got potential in it for some serious growth. If you look at the Two of Wands, and this is coming in reverse, so I feel like it's, if you've already made a decision, you may be recognizing you may have made a bad decision. If these opportunities are not on your plate yet, or they're just recently on your plate, I would look at these pretty seriously and, dig beneath the surface a little bit, because one of these offers the opportunity for something that can be really significant to build on moving forward. Let's see. Here is the guidance card I have for you, and that's the Strength. And this card has come out a couple times during at least once or twice. I know once, but I think twice during other readings. And so with the Strength card, this is really calling on you to have the strength and the courage to accept. I feel like it's to embrace and accept and welcome in one of these opportunities. And again, I want to point out a couple things. This opportunity that I'm feeling is going to be a positive opportunity for you, something that's really going to, have some substance to it, that's going to have potential for growth and expansion in your future, that's going to bring this emotional, I feel like this emotional peace, contentment, satisfaction, that sort of thing. If you look on this card, it says Star right up here. And so the Star card is about deep healing It is also a wish fulfillment card. So I feel with these two, these are really tying in well together, and that this opportunity that comes in for you that may seem not as glittery and catchy or maybe even exciting as one of the other offers, I feel like there's a more emotionally satisfying opportunity with this one that I feel is going to be the better opportunity. With this star card, this opportunity that comes in for you can be an opportunity that also brings about some deep healing for you. And I feel like whatever this is, so this one offer that comes in, you know, it may be something where it may not seem as exciting as that second opportunity or that offer, but what I do feel is that this one offer, if it triggers you in a different way than this one, like if this is the one that just gets your attention, I feel like this offer, if you're a little reluctant to look at it, think about it, to open up to it, I feel like it's triggering something that is bringing about a deep healing, something that not only once you heal can bring about that peace, that content, that emotional stability with that opportunity, but I also feel like that opportunity is going to be what expands and helps you as far as reaching and manifesting, attracting to you these wishes and dreams that you have. And I feel like that is going to be a result of this healing that it triggers, you know, this whatever it is that you're healing or, you know, bringing in that, I just feel it's bringing in a deep healing. So I'd be looking at any opportunities, and I do feel like there are specifically two things that are going to be coming in for you. As a matter of fact, one of them may be already on the table and the other one's going to come in after. I feel like the other one's not coming in as quickly, but I do feel when that other one comes in, it's kind of going to get you really thinking about things. And I really am recommending to take your time when making this decision, because, you know, there looks like there's going to be something that's pretty significant as far as healing old pains, traumas, wounds, things like that. May make you a little emotional, but at the same time, however, at the same time, I feel like it's from that transformation and that healing that you're going to expand into these wishes and dreams and bringing them to you. So keep your eye out for that. I hope it serves you well. If you are interested in the extended reading, it is available on my Vimeo page, and I will see you back here next month. Welcome back, Libra, and thank you for joining me here on my Vimeo channel. I'm going to talk about, we're going to pull 6 cards. So we're pulling 3 that are for clarity on the 3 that are already up here, and then we're going to pull an additional 1 for each one of these as well. So you got the 2 of staves in reverse, 2 of staves in reverse, 2 of wands in reverse. This is the same card, both in reverse. This is the 7 of Pentacles upright. Here, let me move these over and let me try to pull this down a little bit. And then we have the Princess of Staves in reverse. So, you know, this Knight of Wands in reverse, this Princess of Staves in reverse, and both of these 2 of Wands in reverse. Let's talk about this. So again, I feel like in this one right here, this 2 of Staves in reverse on this Cups card, this is the one I feel is going to be very beneficial for you. I feel like this one is bringing in a lot of things for you, not just your wishes, your dreams, but some deep healing. And when I'm looking at this, I am looking at this as This may be the offer that you want to reject, that you want to not go with, and take this other offer through this Knight of Wands that's in reverse, which is the one I'm feeling is really not really going to long term be beneficial. That's what I'm feeling. I feel like this Princess of Staves, this kid, so I feel like this offer can come in from a female, and specifically in regards to the second opportunity, or the opportunity that's in reverse up at the top. And I feel like when this offer is made, and I've said this even before I pulled these cards, that I feel like it's going to be really dressed up nicely, probably presented really nicely, look all glittery and gold. But I just have this feeling, this is just my intuition saying to me, it's all a show. It's like somebody's putting on the charm. It's not sincere. It's not genuine. It's not authentic. And when you look at this Seven of Pentacles that is upright underneath this Knight of Wands, that second opportunity, this looks like a person who, yeah, they have manifested, they have brought to fruition something, a desire that they have, and I feel like it's through this opportunity. However, if you look at her, she's looking at it like this was it. And that's what I felt before I even pulled these additional cards, is like this other opportunity is going to be really put out there. So it really looks all this, that, and the third thing. However, once this is, you're working through or moving through this or going with this opportunity, I feel like for some of you who have taken that opportunity, you're going to look back and think, well, this isn't all it was made out to be, or this wasn't really what I thought was going to manifest from this or come to fruition through this. With the Strength card, regardless of what decision you make, it's clearly indicating that this is a period of growth for you to stand in your strength, to stand in your power, to really align yourself with what is for your best interest, and having the courage to do that. So even if you were to take this opportunity that didn't really pan out the way you had hoped or the way you had envisioned or whatever like that, I do feel like you'll have the strength and the courage to recognize and say, bad choice, and own it for what it is and be able to move past it, and fingers crossed that other opportunity is still available. If it isn't, then at least you've gained the knowledge and the wisdom, and you can grow from that experience, so when an opportunity comes again, you'll know better from the previous experience that you have gone through. So let me pull some more cards. You got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Knight of Cups upright, and the Five of Wands. Let's talk about this. So there's that Knight of Cups again, twice in this reading, upright. And I just mentioned how if you recognize that this has not manifested the way you have envisioned or the way you believed it was going to be, either that other opportunity, fingers crossed, you'd still be able to go back and, take that opportunity. For others of you, I felt like you were going to gain the knowledge and the wisdom to continue moving through this situation, and to, the next time you'll know better. You'll be older, you'll be wiser from the previous experience. So let's talk about this Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So this is the first Knight of Cups. Here's the second one right here. So for some of you, you will have that opportunity still available. And by having the strength and the courage to admit you messed up, you made a mistake, you made a bad choice, owning that, going back, seeing if that opportunity is there, that is going to happen. For some of you, that opportunity that you turned down, that you chose not to take, this Nine of Pentacles upright, this indicates being very independent and stable, like very secure in your material needs and wants and things like that. So this may be one of the things that you question when making this decision, because I do, the decision's still there. You got a lot of two. You got two. You don't have a lot of twos, but you have you got a couple doubles. You got the two of wands, and you have two of the Knight of Cups. So this Nine of Pentacles, when I'm looking at this like this, it's like this opportunity coming in upright that you're making a decision not to take, you're walking away from. Part of this decision, I'm feeling that may impose a fear or an insecurity or a doubt. Remember, we talked about this earlier, is that it may be an offer or an opportunity that gives you a lot of independence. Like, here's what I want done. Somebody could be offering you this offer and saying, this is what I want done. Use your creative skill set. That's another thing I'm really feeling with this. It's got a lot of creativity. It's going to be a situation where you really need to, be the leader of this situation is what I'm feeling. And I feel like there may be a part of you that is kind of intimidated or overwhelmed or fearful for whatever reason, probably from a prior experience that is going to be brought up for you to heal from, so it doesn't, go down this road again. But I feel like this opportunity that you may be kind of a little cautious about taking I feel like the reason you would reject it, if this be the case, is because of your fear or insecurity or doubts about your capabilities of doing things independently, free from someone looking over your shoulder or telling you how to do it. I feel like this opportunity that is going to be beneficial or a good opportunity for you is something that's going to allow you a lot of flexibility, a lot of individuality, a lot of, creativity involved in that. And I feel like maybe somewhere previously in this lifetime, you've got this scar or this wound or this trauma from expressing that creative individuality or whatever this is. I do feel like that offer, and I made it very clear that I felt like one offer was a much better opportunity than the other offer. I feel like the one that you're most afraid of taking is, the one that you're looking, that is going to be a beneficial offer. And I feel like it's whatever it raises up for you, whatever's rising up for you, as far as the fears, doubts, insecurities, that's part of this healing. Like I said before, I felt like not only is it going to be much more beneficial and prosperous for you materialistic wise, but it would be beneficial for you as far as a healing as well. So be cautious of that. Now I want to talk about these three on the right hand side. You get the Two of Wands, and this is where I feel like them opportunities are there and you haven't quite made the decision yet. I feel like with this Princess of Staves underneath and then the Five of Wands upright, I feel like there is some sort of a battle, a conflict, and I feel like it's within yourself. It's having to battle those fears and insecurities and doubts of your capabilities that's got you conflicted or challenged as far as setting that intention and making that decision. any way I'm looking at this, I feel like there is going to be this deep healing that comes through with this, you know, but I do feel for some of you it's going to go one way. You're going to have to learn from an experience that you made a wrong choice and having to own that choice, and then having to say, you know, go back and say, I made a bad choice, you know, is that offer still available? For others of you, I feel like you're going to have the strength and the courage and to work through and heal those fears, doubts, and insecurities and grasp hold of this opportunity. And I feel like any way that I'm seeing this, I'm really feeling like it's going to align you with where you're meant to be, where you're supposed to be, that sort of thing. But it's all a matter of our own free will and our own individual decisions on how things really pan out. We can, you know, you can be taken off your path so many times in this lifetime. You will always be course corrected to get back on there. And I think I've mentioned, if you've if you're, you know, watch my live on my Facebook channel, I've been saying this almost all year long, how we are being course corrected, we are being divinely guided, balance is being restored, and, you know, how we get there and how long it takes and all of that is all individual. It really is. But I feel for you, Libra, that these two opportunities that are coming for you are available to you now. You'll be seeing, if you haven't seen them already, if they're not on your plate right now, throughout this month of July is when you're going to see them. I feel like you're going to be on the right track where you are meant to be in alignment by Leo season. So we're talking, you know, the July 23rd to August 22nd. In that time frame, you're going to have been course corrected if you happen to have strayed off your path. However, for some of you, I feel like by the time we even hit Leo season, you're already going to know. You made that right decision. You faced your fears. You worked through. You brought that healing about. And bam, here you are working towards your wishes and your dreams. Libras, I love to see this for you. I know it's been challenging for quite a few of you for quite some time now. But this looks really good, and I hope this helps you, and I will see you back here next month.